Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. Alex Young twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as Arizona grabbed the
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of... And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Cordero is there to put it away for out number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. In order go the Braves. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jurickson Profar digs in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, then a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Acuna's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Greg Garcia. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
The first baseman, Aaron.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. Acuna digs in now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Paddock has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
The right fielder, Franchi.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Josh Naylor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Trent Grisham will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Line drive to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that misses. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him to go down swinging there. Austin Riley is out number 2 here in the third inning. And that's in there for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nasty.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Hedges is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. A rough start to the home third. There's one away. Now at the plate, Chris Paddock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So up steps Ozzie Albies back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Albies is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Albies on at first, nobody out. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Swung on but fouled off to the left. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One left for Atlanta. They're on the short end. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Greg Garcia.
High in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now that
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manny Machado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hosmer, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Grisham is right there, 1 down.
The batter.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Franchi Cordero. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The right fielder.
Bouncer up the middle. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Josh Naylor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trent Grisham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now that.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Mike Soroka will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down. Extra bases for Markakis. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a base hit on the line. Markakis is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cordero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Hitting for the Padres.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brian Dozier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That evens it up 1-1. Popped up. Flowers shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Austin Riley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Manny Machado will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Freeman is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch.
Now batting, first baseman
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
This is line to left, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Josh Naylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Duvall moving to his left, and the inning is over. Padres lead. Juan Lagares will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side and right into the shift. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The slider freezes him at the plate. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 55.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Francisco Mejia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Francisco Mejia.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Shane Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. From the stretch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Bounce to first. Culberson on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 3-2. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Striding into the box, Charlie Culberson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Inciarte playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And in steps Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Atlanta Braves.